so we were talking about you two, Penny and Esmeralda, about the arguments and the communication. When did the arguing start and when does it happen?
It happens all the time, every day.
All the time, every day? What do you think, Esmeralda?
I guess whatever she says. Every day.
She's constantly yelling at the rest of the family. She's telling us, you know,
There we go.
So, and that's part of the problem, you know, she's constantly like trying to like stop us from talking, where, you know, she's always in power, you know. She takes control.
Dahlia, what do you think about your mom's arguing when it happens most?
I mean, they fight like all the time, but I don't know. See, I'm not like always there. Obviously, I go to school, but when I come home, I feel like they're just fighting all the time about like grandpa constantly, and like I don't blame them. I can see why they're fighting about grandpa, and then they're like fighting about me, which like kind of makes me feel bad, but not that bad. But I don't know. I don't know whose fault it is really. I just see what I see.
So you see them arguing a lot? Like your moms were saying, it is happening all the time, every day.
Well, I mean, that's an exaggeration, not all day, every day, but a lot, yeah.
Penny, when do you think the communication changed between you guys and this arguing started?
Well, I think it was maybe there, but it just got worse when my dad moved in. So you know, she doesn't want him there. You know, I want him to stay in the home, and, you know, she's constantly pushing me to like get him into a boarding care, which, you know, is not gonna happen.
What do you think, Esmeralda, when communication changed and what Penny just said?
Yeah, when he moved in. He shouldn't be there. He shouldn't be at home with us. But she insists on having him.
Penny, I know you enjoy having your grandpa in our session, so I'm glad that Grandpa Earl was able to sit with us. Dahlia, do you agree with your moms that this is when the communication changed?
I mean, they fought before a little bit. They would fight sometimes because my mom's depressed and would like fight when she wouldn't get up and do whatever my other mom wants her to do. They would just have a huge fight about it, and she just screams at my mom. But now that Grandpa lives with us, they fight about him and money and who's gonna take care of him and like whatever. He yells at us anyway all the time, so I get it.
I was the fifth Beatle.
Like this.
When I was Elvis.
All day.
And lesbians.
And that.
So do you feel like the arguing and Grandpa's comments is impacting you?
Me? I mean, yeah, it's a lot for me. A lot. It's a lot of stress for me.
See, this is why I said he does not need to be in this house. She doesn't need to be doing any, that's not her responsibility. It's not. And we don't have the time. She expects me to be putting in extra work after I've already worked all day.
Penny, what do you feel is impacting you from what Dahlia said and what Esmeralda said?
I mean, she works, I understand that, but she could also come home and like help us, you know, so it's not so burdening for us. She just doesn't want to do anything. She's just
What do you think I do at work?
All you do is scream, like at me, at Dahlia, at my dad. Like, it's, you know.
Do you think I'm just playing games at work? Like I'm not doing anything? You expect me to do more when I come home?
I would like you to help.
When?
When you come from work.
Why? If I've already worked all day. That's not my responsibility. You're the one that wanted your dad in this house.
What am I gonna do with him? We can't.
Figure it out. You wanted
We
him
can't
there.
afford a boarding care or a nursing facility.
So Dahlia, is this the arguing you usually hear?
Yeah, and then mom will get mad. If I'm around, she'll yell at me, and then she'll yell at grandpa, which is like, I mean, I know he's way annoying and racist and stuff, but he has Alzheimer's. Like, what is yelling at him gonna do?
Esmeralda, I know previously we spoke about how this was all impacting how the two of you were parenting Dahlia and what she's going through lately. How's that going on right now?
I just think she's doing things that she shouldn't be doing, and Penny doesn't agree. She thinks she should be helping with him.
Penny, how do you feel about the parenting situation?
I mean, I asked Dahlia to help me because I can't do everything, and she doesn't do anything. She doesn't want to help. She doesn't want to cooperate. So then that, you know, I kind of rely on Dahlia for help.
Dahlia, do you feel like you're getting different messages from your moms as far as what they want you to do?
Constantly. Like, my mom will tell me to go and take care of my grandpa, and like, I'm fine to help her. But then my mom will like yell at me for taking care of my grandpa, and like, I know it's a lot of work. And then my mom like won't let me go out on the weekend. I'm like, that's all I want to do is like go out with my friends.
Yeah, I'm sure you do. I know a lot of this topic has been about Grandpa. Has Grandpa been interacting with you two, Penny and Esmeralda?
Well, when he calls me a fucking lesbian, yeah, that's about as much interaction as I get from him.
I understand that, but he's, you know, not cognitively there. He can't, you know,
Which is why
sometimes.
he shouldn't be at the house.
But he's not going anywhere, you know. That would just make my depression worse, and we can't afford it. So, you know, he's gonna be in the house